Welcome back, guys, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of Sundays with the Boys.
Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. We're available on all of your major streaming platforms. You name it, we on it.
And please, if you can, go ahead and make a small donation to our GoFundMe page, Sundays with the Boys. That way we can work on getting an intro for you guys and making this experience better for you all.
Once again, thanks for tuning in and hope you guys enjoyed the show. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in for another episode of Sundays with the Boys, Tampa Bay's #1 rated R podcast about nothing. Episode 40, we're in for 40 now. Back with Chauncey's intro, because Teddy's intros suck, and it seems like that's what he was about to bring up with that smirk on his face. Go ahead, Teddy, it's Chauncey, how are you guys?
It wasn't what I was going to bring up.
Oh.
But you've also had 40 fucking episodes to get that monotone-ass voice together.
My monotone voice works perfectly fine. Carl loves it.
Fine. Carl loves it.
He does.
I don't give a
Sounds
fuck
great.
what Carl likes.
Carl's our only real listener.
Yeah, just because Carl's our only fucking listener don't mean shit.
It means a lot.
It means nothing.
It means quite a bit.
It's one person.
Yeah. Who actually gives feedback.
Carl ain't shit.
But a hoe and a trick.
But a hoe and a trick.
You heard it straight from Teddy, Carl, not from me.
He's the one that gave me the recommendation for the hoe and the trick. So it is him.
Oh.
Anyways.
You are his slut. Or a slut, not his slut.
Mucho gustos, Papas Fritas over here. This is Teddy. How we all doing out there?
Papas Fritas means French fries.
Muchos gustos means I very like. I don't know what that's what that means.
I was like, is that what we're doing?
Sounds what it sounds like. So, I mean, I don't know, maybe, man.
I don't know. You the one that be listening to all the Spanish songs. You tell me.
I don't know what they say.
I'm floating.
That's my shit.
I know it is, but you don't know what the fuck they're saying. It's
Who cares, man? It's got bounce to it. You don't know what they be saying in fucking Japanese songs?
I look up the lyrics.
And?
Doesn't mean I remember.
Exactly.
I look it up, though.
All I know is fucking Bluebird. It says Bluebird. Ahiho no Sora. Bluebird.
Aoi.
Yeah, that one.
And sometimes why. Singing the vowels in that bit. What up, Greg? Thanks for tuning in with us again. Appreciate the love.
Yes, thank you so much, Greg. We appreciate you. We
sounds like he doesn't.
You're not a hoe and a trick like Carl. You're an outstanding citizen.
Our only outstanding citizen in this group. Yes.
I was thinking about the movie Law Abiding Citizen. I was trying to think of the name of the movie. Because it's got Gerard Butler in it. Mm-hmm. I don't know. For some reason, I was thinking about Greg, Robin, Law Abiding Citizens. Even though Robins aren't law abiding citizens because they're vigilantes.
Lost. I know law abiding citizen.
Yeah.
Where's Robin come in?
Greg.
Where does Greg come in?
Because Greg's an upstanding citizen.
Is he law abiding? Because he is willing to do some reckless shit with us.
Hence why I got to Robin. Robin's not a law abiding citizen.
Who's Robin?
Greg.
So you just mentioned Greg though. So now I'm lost.
Because Greg goes with Robin. It's like synonymous at this point in time. For those who don't know, for those who are listening and aren't, best friends with Greg, Greg has a infatuation with the Robins. Specifically Tim Drake from, Batman and shit like that. So he's always usually like buying us weapons and getting us prepared for the
What makes Tim Drake so special? I've always never understood that.
His intellect. He's probably the best like detective and the smartest out of the bunch.
I see. So that's where they get that from in Titans. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
I never really followed Tim Drake, so I don't know him like that. They make him out to be like a detective-y type of person, so I was wondering.
He's the only one of the Robins that actually found out Bruce Wayne was Batman from his own deduction.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's how they did it in Titans, too. I completely forgot. Thank you, Johnny, for tuning in. Johnny's a new listener for us.
Shout out to Johnny. He just found out about the podcast 2 days ago.
Boy, putting us on the mic.
Mm-hmm.
That's what is up. That is what is up. That is what is up. That's horrible. I can't believe I said that. It just flowed out, and then it flowed out a second time. And I was
You said it like 4 times.
I tried to correct myself each time, and it wouldn't come out correct. I'm like, fuck.
Oh, man.
My brain, it's not working.
Yeah.
It's been 2 hours, though.
It has been 2 hours.
And I'm still bloated.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe you just stayed up late last night, watching your telenovelas.
I went to bed around 2.
You went to bed actually pretty early, yeah.
Yeah, I went to bed around 2, I want to say.
2 o'clock is early, guys.
2 o'clock is early as fuck.
Even on my days, I usually don't go to bed. Like, where I have to wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, I'm not going to bed until like 1:30. I will go to my bed, but I will not go to sleep until 1:30.
Yeah, I know. I hear that, man. I'm bloated.
Yeah, man, my little TikTok craze. I gotta watch at least like an hour worth of TikToks before I go to bed.
This man watches TikTok like it was fucking religion.
They're great videos.
Man, it'd be the same videos.
No, it'd be the same sounds. It don't be the same videos.
They're doing the same trend.
No, not really. Not all the time.
Most of them you watch.
Yeah, sometimes not.
Whatever.
It be you're just old, man. That's all that is.
Am I?
Yeah, man. You're out of touch with the fan base.
You're out of touch. I'm out of time.
And we're gonna get DMCA this time.
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
Like, no,
Again,
we're
nobody
not.
listens to us.
No, we're not.
Unless Johnny reports us. I swear to God, Johnny.
Johnny is another law-abiding citizen.
He is. He's the other Greg.
He is the other Greg. It's so crazy we got both our Gregs in the cast right now.
Yeah,
in the
man.
podcast right now.
We appreciate both of you. Fuck you, Carl.
Okay.
I don't know, man.
Fuck you, Carl. You heard it straight from the lion's mouth. The bear's mouth.
Rawr.
Wait till we get visuals.
Oh man, I think we might have to push back our visuals.
That's fine.
Yeah, but once we do, you'll see Chauncey's disappointed face all the time.
All the time.
Chauncey's never happy with anything.
Not anything that Teddy does.
Nothing ever resonates with Chauncey on an emotional level. Outside of the other day whenever I started accidentally shitting on him and he told me to stop having that conversation because it was upsetting him.
Shit it the fuck on me, bro. Like, disrespectful. Like, it wasn't even like criticism at that point. It was just straight up just demeaning me. Like, just straight up like, yeah, Chauncey, you fucking, like, you can't do this. Like, fucking this. I'm like, okay,
I can't remember
bitch.
what was it about.
I don't remember.
Oh,
bitch.
You would be a terrible sidekick.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think you'd be a good sidekick at all. Like a side character person, like you would never be the guy in the chair.
I would be the
like
guy in
you're
the
not
chair.
gonna be.
I would be Oracle.
If I was, no, you wouldn't.
I would definitely
you
be
would,
Oracle.
You are a terrible Oracle.
I would be a great Oracle.
Absolutely shit.
I would be a great Oracle.
You wish you could be Ned from Spider-Man.
No, I would be a great Oracle.
You wouldn't be good on either one of those.
That's what you think.
Both
Teddy.
of those are bad.
Teddy's just trash because he can't be a superhero or villain.
If superpowers were real, I'd probably be a supervillain.
And he wouldn't succeed in being a supervillain.
I don't know, man. You know, you gotta start somewhere. I'd probably start off on like Condiment King level villainy.
Condiment King villainy.
Yeah, he's a villain.
I know.
The Batman mythos.
I'm aware.
I'd probably start there.
No.
Putting mustard in people's eyes.
You're just going to jail.
Yeah.
Just regularly. Like, you don't need superpowers for that.
Going
like
to regular jail.
Just go to regular jail. There's no Arkham for idiots like you. Like, there's
366 days.
There's no Arkham for people like you. They just put you in jail.
Just a regular prisoner.
Facts.
And that's where my origin story starts. I worked my way up. I started a gang in prison.
I started ganging.
I started gang in prison. You know, you fucking go to the next biggest, baddest guy in there. Everybody's got to start somewhere, man. And people hate superheroes.
Since when?
Since always. Why do you're gonna sit here and tell me that people don't hate superheroes?
Yeah, I'm gonna sit here and tell you that.
Why would superheroes have supervillains if people didn't hate them?
People? Or are we talking about comic book people?
People in general. Because those people in comic books are people.
Yeah. They're like 1 in a million.
There are people who see Elon Musk as, you know, a philanthropist, but a lot of people hate him as well.
I know. You see Jeff Bezos as
Lex Luthor ass motherfucker, yeah, man. You good there?
Are you?
I'm perfectly fine. You're the one who spilled a fucking hot cola all over the floor.
Don't worry about me, bro.
I am worried about you.
For what? We getting deep?
No.
Is that what we're doing?
No.
Oh, okay. Thought we were going deep.
You just can't come to terms with the fact that you would be a terrible oracle.
I'll be a great oracle.
I don't think so.
Be a great oracle. I just need a wheelchair. I'm fucking set.
Do you want like a motorized one or one with like manual?
Nah, I need motorized. These arms ain't good for pushing.
But imagine how jacked you'd get after like fucking pushing.
I don't think I would.
You get so buff.
A lot of people don't get jacked
You get
from that.
so buff.
They don't actually. They really don't.
Deltoids would be insane.
People don't get buff from pushing their own wheelchair.
They might.
They don't.
They can.
They can't. Technically.
Why not?
It's because the muscles that are being used won't expand.
Why wouldn't they?
Why wouldn't they?
Yeah.
It's because of the motion that's being used to...
yeah, it's a push though, isn't it? Like a...
It's more of a rotate, yeah, but you're not really like using your muscles like to like you know like what's the fucking term I want to use?
Flex?
Yeah, I guess flex works. It's not the term I was looking for, but it does work.
Tear the muscle? Because you're not actually tearing the musle. You're just...
I guess, yeah, that's more of what I was going for.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah, slowly. Because I'm not giving a lot, but yeah, something like that. That's pretty much how that works. You don't...
Yeah. I feel like you still could... You know, like you're still building something. Like a pushing down motion is, you know, it's working out your
full push down though. It's like, you know, you're coming halfway. Like you don't really extend the muscle all the way. You don't really like.
Yeah, you're mainly working out like your deltoids and your triceps. Are you just upset because I know the words that I'm thinking about?
No.
I'm winning, guys.
He's not. Still trying to wake up. Fuck this dude.
Fucking wake up then.
Wait till like 4 o'clock after this podcast is over.
I'm gonna be so awake.
I'm gonna be so awake. So lively. What's up, Johnny? You coming over and chilling with us today? What about you, Greg? Greg's not coming over. He got his boo thing. I keep forgetting. Greg's a off the market individual now. He doesn't have time for us single people anymore. And thanks, Teddy, for chiming in. What you got going on over there on your phone there, buddy?
I'm just in the actual group chat.
Oh, okay. In the group chat?
Yeah,
or the podbean
chat, yeah. The group for us. For episode 40. You know, live streaming.
Yeah, you ain't doing shit.
Doing great things.
You ain't doing shit.
I don't know why I needed to chime in on the fact that you're picking on Greg for not being able to come over because he has a girlfriend and a committed relationship. Or perhaps he actually has like plans with other friends as well.
He invited 5 friends over and we weren't one of those 5.
Well, no.
3 friends, not 5.
He only had a 5-player game.
Yeah.
We had our own thing going on as well.
You act like there's enough for us to play Jack in the Box.
We had our own thing going on as well.
What on thing?
That was the night of the Halloween party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about it?
So we had our own thing.
Yeah.
So he can't really invite us to his thing if we have our own thing.
Still wasn't enough people.
To do what? What are you getting at? What are you even talking about? Now you're just being angry to be angry.
Yeah. Greg don't love us.
Greg absolutely loves me.
I know, Greg loves not you. This is not you.
He does love me.
Love is a strong word.
He puts me on a pedestal.
I don't think he does.
He does.
I don't think
he's got high expectations for me. It's got high hopes.
Greg, I need you to chime in on this. I don't need you to just be sitting there in the background listening. You need to chime in on this.
The way that it was put to me is like, it's kind of like One Piece, where everybody needs to make it back to the boat. You know what I'm saying? All of us need to make it back to the boat.
I don't understand that eulogy.
Because
terminology.
Everybody has
metaphor. That's what I'm going for.
Alright, so Greg's expectations are he wants us to make it to the boat. Okay? As in the Going Merry.
Mm-hmm.
Alright? Now every time
Going Merry?
Yeah, that's the name of the boat. It's the Going Merry. Yes.
Huh. I don't watch One Piece.
I know you don't, so why would you even question it?
Cause it doesn't sound like you were making it up.
I'm not.
Shit, all because you telling parts of a truthful story don't mean all of it's gonna be true.
All parts of a truthful story.
Doesn't mean you're telling parts of it.
Anyway, so Greg fucking he wants us to make it back to the boat, okay? We all land on shore, we all go our separate ways, and then he wants us to make it back to the boat, and that's pretty much what it is. He has expectations for me.
He says he sees us all equally.
Except for you.
He says we all have our own specialties, but we're equal. So you're not special.
I am special.
Bitch.
He says I have specialties.
We all have specialties.
Yeah, so I'm special.
Special ed.
Is
that a derogatory term?
Yes, it is.
That is very derogatory.
You stupid bitch.
Wow. That's very derogatory. Bitch. That's very derogatory.
No, that's very demeaning.
Yeah, see, back to what you were doing the other day. Horrible sidekick, you stupid fuck.
It wasn't even like that. It was more like, if I got superpowers, I was like, would you be my sidekick? And I'm like, never mind, you'd be a terrible sidekick. And then you were like, Teddy, just stop talking to me.
Yeah, because there was more than that you said. That's the only thing that you remember. There was so much more. You were shitting on me that whole time.
It was only that. Oh, it's because you weren't having a conversation with me either.
Right.
I was trying to talk to you and you weren't having a conversation. It's because I sat down and I looked over at you and I forgot what I said something to you and you're like, yeah. Oh, I asked you if you were okay.
Yeah.
And you were like, yeah. Why wouldn't I be? It's like, oh, so I'm not allowed to ask you if you're okay now? And you're like, are you trying to be like me and see if you're okay? Like, no, maybe I just want to have a conversation with my friends, but apparently I can't have a conversation with my friends because then it seems too awkward.
Seems awkward now.
This is why you're the lowest person on the totem pole.
Lowest person is because I'm short. See, it's even more demeaning shit that you got going on here.
It's because you're the base. You hold us together. Look at that.
I think that's you, Teddy.
Uplifting.
I think you hold us together.
I don't want to hold anybody together.
Teddy got bad knees. We can't have him hold shit together.
Wow. Okay. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, I'm stupid. You got bad knees.
They're not equal. They're not equal.
That's why we have our own specialties. But we are equal.
Right. I need you to be my knees.
Ooh, boy. I got a left leg.
Doing terrible in his third leg race.
Yeah.
3-legged race. That's what I was going to
This third leg race. You're not wrong.
Oh, man.
Sad. So how was your week?
My week was fine. I decided to take a different approach at work because I've been angry for the past 2 weeks, and I was like, you know what, I'm just not gonna let it bother me anymore. And so far it's been good. Not really letting anything get to me with the backup of workflow processes or anything like that. I'm supposed to have some meeting on Tuesday with some random ass. They're not random, but they're called pipeline managers to make sure that everything in the pipeline is moving along smoothly as far as the job processes go. And I think they're upset right now because we don't communicate with them at all. There's absolutely no communication whatsoever between us. But it's like,
I didn't know permitting spoke to pipeline like that.
We don't.
Yeah, that's why I was like, that's...
Now, it's the pipeline manager's job to make sure everything's flowing through the pipeline. So if they see an issue with something, they can reach out to us and be like, hey, what's going on with this? But I don't report to them. I don't have any interaction with them outside of whenever they ask me a question, I answer it back. Mm-hmm. And technically, the only person that I do report to is my actual branch manager.
Right.
But he's so fucking like... I don't want to say lackadaisical, but he's not a micromanager. If he sees that there's something that is coming to like a bottleneck, he'll ask us and we'll explain it, and he'll be like, okay, what do you need to work on? What do we need to do to get this moving along? And then we fucking do it. But he hasn't come to us in a while. It's because we're so busy with everything else. But, and while we do have an issue with one of our counties, they're actually declining a bunch of our projects. So there's a little bit of a bottleneck that's coming up. And
I see.
What's the fucking word for it? We told our branch manager about it, but we didn't tell, like, really anybody else about it, unless they ask about it. And our regional permit guy, he already knows. And I'm guessing that now the pipeline managers are upset because they're not involved. I'm like, what would you guys even do?
Right, like, I didn't know y'all had involvement like that. So,
exactly, they don't. Like, there's nothing that you guys need to be up to date on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if that's the case, then y'all just need to be more hands-on.
That too.
So, we'll see how that goes. I think that meeting's set for Tuesday. Tomorrow I'm supposed to have like maintenance done on my work car, so I'm not going to be doing much for the beginning portion of the day. So pretty simple.
You'll be in office.
I have to take the car to the actual like dealership and get it worked on. But yeah, I'm gonna go into the office at like 7 in the morning and fucking work on some quick shit real quick, get out of the office, and then go do that, and then come home for the rest of the day. Working from home is difficult, by the way.
It is difficult.
As soon as I get home, I want to take a nap.
Oh, that kind of difficult.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you meant like, I don't have access to so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. That's what I thought you meant.
No, I don't have the mental fortitude to work while I'm home.
It's because the energy's in the home.
It's very difficult.
Makes you want to just relax.
The energies in this home are very angry.
Only in this area. The living room.
Specifically in the living room.
Yeah, that's why you go to your room.
Very aggressive.
Not very.
It's like there's this tiny 2-foot tall demon in this.
And here we go with the demeaning topics again. Here we go. Back at it again. Live again with Teddy and his demeaning bullshit. Yes, go ahead. What? 2-foot what?
2-foot tall demon?
Disrespectful.
Every time I walk in, that's how I feel.
And then I say, I mentioned anything about Teddy's size, I'm the bad guy, and I'm calling him fat at that point. But he can call me short. Call me short in the low part of the totem pole. But the base.
Yeah, the base, man. It's like what Megan Trainor said.
Right.
It's all about that base.
Mention anything about his size, though. Oh, you calling me fat, though? Then I gotta hear about that for the next couple days.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I know, because you're going to bring it up for the next couple days.
Probably at least like a month or so.
Yeah, I know. That's even worse.
Hey, man. That's how I feel.
Yeah, man.
That's, whenever I get attacked. Man. I get attacked for being white all the time. That's what I really get attacked about.
Because you're fucking white, Teddy.
Everything that I do, no matter what, it's always, I'm white and I'm racist, and I don't know why.
You're white and you are partially racist, yes. You are partially racist. I guess that you're full racist. Because you do hang with black people. I have black friends. You're one of those.
Don't paint that narrative for these people.
Teddy's one of those.
You hate white people.
Huh?
Yeah. That's why I'm your only white friend.
Are you my only white friend? Yeah. I got Scotty.
You barely have friends at all.
I got Scotty.
Scotty's not your white friend.
Scotty is my white friend. He's the whitest of the white friends.
Scotty's a dude that you come around to
I have my triplets. With. Roger, Curtis, and Will. They're fucking.
You don't hang out with them. Shit. You don't even talk with them.
I do talk to
them. Or associate
with
them.
That's what Facebook is for. I do talk to them.
No, man.
I got Colton, white as fuck.
Anybody named Colton is white as fuck.
White as fuck.
You don't talk with any of these people.
You don't know who I talk to,
They
bro.
don't come over. They don't hang out.
Yeah, man, fuck
They're not
that.
your friends,
I don't want
man.
everybody over here.
They're your acquaintances.
No,
They don't
man,
count as
not
friends.
the triplets. Triplets are my buddies.
I don't be coming over here. We don't be going scuba diving in the pool.
Who goes scuba diving in the pool?
We could, but you don't have white friends. You see,
Teddy, you act like you've done it, but you haven't. So shut the fuck up. Like,
scuba diving in the
we
pool.
can do this. Yeah,
We could.
that's all you got is we could, huh?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
we could be doing these things, but you hate white people, and I'm not allowed to bring over
What
white
about
people.
your white friends?
What about them?
Exactly. What about them? Where are they at?
One of them has a boyfriend and doesn't come over anymore because once they start dating people,
That's,
Aaron.
There we go. Almost forgot her name again.
Yeah. There's another one who is just antisocial and just doesn't want to come out at all. But I still go hang out with them every now and again.
I bet you do.
There's Jessica, who's been coming over for like the past 2 weeks, 3 weeks
2
now.
weekends.
Yeah. She recently just started coming out because now she has free time away from her kid.
And that's all we hear about.
Yes.
That's all we hear about.
Well, I mean, she doesn't have a lot of people to vent to, man. She's been cooped up in the house for 3 years.
We ain't got kids, though. We don't relate.
No, we don't. We still listen to Carl whenever he talks about his kids. Or we still listen to Vic whenever he talks about his kid, which is very rare.
Yeah, Vic very rarely talks about his kid.
Very rarely.
He exists.
Yeah, that's as much as I know. I forgot. Oh my god. Becca had shared a picture of Isaiah just recently, and the baby looked like somebody famous. I think it was on Instagram actually.
Oh, okay.
But the baby looked like somebody famous, and I can't remember who it was, but I know it was controversial. And I want to say that Isaiah looked like Kyle Rittenhouse to me for some reason. I was like, this racist ass baby.
Can't think of who Kyle Rittenhouse is.
That's the dude that shot those people in Kenosha, Wisconsin. His trial's going on. How fucking detached from reality are you right now?
I stay very detached from reality.
Jesus Christ, I'm gonna have to run this whole Instagram page by myself. It's so tough.
on the actual what's going on in real life side, yes.
That's so tough, man. What do you mean on the real side?
on
the
real
real life
stuff,
side.
politics and all that other shit. I don't deal with none of that. That's all you, Teddy.
But yeah, he's been last year, Kenosha, Washington, or Wisconsin, not Washington, Kenosha, Wisconsin. There was Kyle Rittenhouse. He, I want to say, he killed 2 people and shot 1 and injured him, or he killed 3 people and shot 1 and injured them. But he was
no Travis Scott.
Well, speaking of Travis Scott, the concert has killed more people than Joker did. I want to go ahead and point that out. So Joker is just not a good movie for the Joker, in my opinion, still, based off the kill count alone.
It's the first movie. It's not Travis Scott's first concert.
Travis Scott has killed more people in multiple concerts. But Kyle Rittenhouse, he was 17. He went from, I think he lived in Iowa or some shit like that.
He was killing animals first, right?
No, dude.
That's usually how it happens.
Fucking Christ.
It's usually how most serial killers start.
He's not a serial killer.
He killed people. Seriously.
You don't even know how or why he killed people. Which, if you would shut up, I will get there. Jesus Christ. But he went from his fucking small town, drove 2 hours away, got an AR-15, which he's underage to even use. And it was during protests and riots and shit like that. And somebody, I think it was Jacob Fuller, had recently been killed by cops with his hands up in the air, and people were rioting about that. And he went out there to go be the protector guy of the buildings, you know what I'm saying, to make sure nobody was looting buildings or anything like that. And while he was out there, shit got heated. He ended up shooting some people and running away and finally now we're coming down to the trial.
Okay. True.
But
just plead insanity.
He can't plead insanity. It's completely premeditated. A lot of people are thinking that he's going to get away with this, that he's not going to be found guilty on any counts. It is, yeah, because he's white. The judge looks biased as fuck. And they're pleading self-defense. Because he was saying that the first incident, the first person that got shot is whenever he was coming up around like a corner or some shit like that. Kyle Rittenhouse had saw him and he thought that he had a gun or some shit like that, or he thought he was coming to attack him, and he pulled up his gun and like shot him 3-4 times. And then another dude had came up and he had a pistol, but he didn't like raise it up at Kyle Rittenhouse or anything like that. He just like kind of was like, whoa, like what's going on? And that dude, I don't know if he actually got shot or anything like that, but then later, like two other people or a whole crowd of people were like trying to chase Kyle Rittenhouse down, saying like he just killed people, like that dude just killed people, you know, stop him. And somebody had came up and hit Kyle Rittenhouse in the neck with a skateboard, and he fell on the ground. Kyle Rittenhouse got up, shot him, and then shot another person. So yeah, I think it was 3 in total. And the crazy part is, after that, he runs away, and there were videos that came out last year where he ran up towards, I think they were cops at that point in time, but he was running with his hands on the AR-15, and then he put his hands up, and the cops just let him walk by.
Oh, wow.
He then goes, after that, he then gets picked up by his mom, I think.
Hey, Mom, I just shot some people. I need to get picked up.
Drives back to his house, which is again like 2 hours away in a whole different state, sleeps there, and then the next day the story surfaces, and then he's quiet about it, and actually gets arrested and shit like that. But they're claiming self-defense, and it's kind of like, how can you claim self-defense whenever you put yourself into that situation?
Right.
Like, you drove out of your area, you went and purchased an AR-15. You went to that spot hoping that something would pop off.
Right.
And can you really claim that it's like, let's say if I climb into a boxing ring, and then, a fucking boxer punches me, and I then punch back and kill the dude, I can't claim that it's self-defense. I'm putting myself in that situation.
Yeah.
But from the way that the judge has been looking, it is a jury trial, so the jury has kind of the ultimate say, I guess. But I guess the judge just has the say on the sentencing itself. But most likely he's going to get away with it.
True. Also, thanks, Heaven, for tuning in for the podcast. Completely forgot that you've been here. Listening for a hot minute, too. Just ain't realized it.
We appreciate you.
And Heaven's gone now.
Okay.
I was like, oh shit, they noticed me. They got out of there ASAP, because they was in there for like at least 15 minutes now. So I was like, oh, okay, fuck, my bad. Forgot to say something. True. Yeah, man, I detach myself from all those earthly things.
I didn't know you were going on a path of enlightenment.
Well, yeah, that's
got a little Buddhist Chauncey over here.
No, I just don't keep up with that type of stuff. If I see it come across my feed, I'm like, oh, okay, that's what's going on. And that's pretty much how it is. I don't pay no attention to shit like that. Talk about some anime or something, I'm all over it. Sad, right? Sad. I'm more in tune with the fictional world.
I don't even know if you're in tune with the fictional world.
Are you? I mean, aren't you?
Am I?
Dost thou?
I asked Chauncey what his favorite anime of the year so far has been, or if anything's like really, reached out and like left an imprint on his mind or something like that. This man has no idea.
No idea.
His excuse is we watch so much anime, he just doesn't know.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it is.
Because he's on a seasonal basis only. He can only think about whatever anime is currently airing.
Yeah, basically. It's crazy, right?
That is crazy.
Yeah, eventually, I'll switch it up. I don't know. Give me like next week. I'll have an answer for you.
No,
I'll go through the rundown of everything that's come out from, spring of so and so.
I appreciate that.
Or
winter.
No, it's winter of 2020 up until
2021. We can just do this year.
The anime year is technically over.
Yeah. I mean, we still got some stuff that's going to come in later portion of fall.
Do we?
Yeah.
What we got? I don't know.
JoJo
does come in a couple weeks.
Yep. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure comes out in December. You've got a lot of stuff like Platinum, and that's only going to run for 12 episodes. Komi Can't Communicate is only running for 12 episodes. So you're going to get, the later section of the fall anime lineup as well. That just is going to bleed into winter 2022.
Yeah, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
True.
I think Osama Ranking's also only getting 12 episodes.
I don't see what they're going to base it off of if they try to do 24 at this point.
They're already past the fucking anime.
The manga?
Or the manga, yeah. That's what I meant.
So I was so blowed. I'm like, oh yeah, they're going original?
Yeah.
Taking the original route.
Then we actually get season 2 of Demon Slayer in the later portion of December.
Right, actual season 2. So we're getting into this Mugen Train story right now.
Right, this rehashing.
Right, except for that first episode. It's pretty much about it. It's the only thing that wasn't a rehash.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, the first episode was the only original episode so far.
I haven't been watching it.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what it's like. I keep up with it. I do.
I just do not care. I watched that movie. I paid for that.
It's no point. Yeah, in a sense, it's almost no point. Almost. Yeah.
Unless they were gonna change up like the animation style or.
Yeah, I don't really think they did. I want to say it's pretty much staying the same.
Yeah,
I want to say it's gonna stay the same. Ufotable does great work though. So.
I don't like the
CG.
gooey CG look that they did for the train, but whatever.
I don't like anything CG.
Yeah.
Sure. So, I don't really care for CG like that. It just blows me that you don't see the difference.
I do see it in that.
Oh, yeah, of course you see it in that, because that shit fucking stands the fuck out. It's all about motion, bro. It's all about the motion of the character. That's how you can tell. Well, that's how I tell anyways.
Nice to know you're not a size queen. It's all about the motion, right?
It's all about the motion. I don't think size has anything to do with CG animated characters.
That's right. Because it's all about the motion. Not about the size of it.
And yeah, we're going to call this podcast this bullshit. Heaven's back. Heaven, we spotted you out.
Leave again. Angie's back.
Angie's gone.
Oh, damn it, Angie.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Who's Angie?
Angie was in our podcast last week. We asked her about the Travis Scott thing, and she was like, I have no idea who that is.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
She didn't know who the fuck Travis Scott was.
Yeah.
Hey, man, shit be like that, see? People disassociate from reality.
People don't... She probably just doesn't listen to rap.
You don't have to listen to rap to know who Travis Scott is.
You kind of do.
Yeah, not really.
Did you hear
not
Did you hear about what happened with Luke Combs?
Luke Combs. I don't even know that name.
Exactly. Because you don't listen to country.
It's crazy.
You just proved my point, buddy.
I did, man. It'll pop up on my feed at some point.
Nothing happened with Luke Combs. I just wanted to bring up the name.
Yeah, but if it did, it'd pop up on my feed.
No.
Yeah, it would. Luke Combs got into some shit, it'll pop up on my feed.
Didn't we just talk about something that the Kyle Rittenhouse trial is going on right now? That I know has popped up on your feed.
Yeah, that's why I said I knew the name, but I just couldn't think of who the person was, because I'm like, I don't really know this person. I don't know who Kyle Rittenhouse is. So it still doesn't, like, I don't know who he is, but still didn't mean I didn't see it.
All we need to know is that Vic's son looks like Kyle Rittenhouse. I don't even know if that's actually the case. I can't remember what his son looked like to me.
Not like Vic.
No, he looks like a Vic, a little bit.
Vic-esque.
Yeah.
I don't think he does.
I know you still don't think that that's Vic's child.
It's crazy, right?
That kid's almost like 5 now. You're gonna have to get
at
over
least
it.
Almost 4.
That's close to 5.
I was like 3, 4. I don't know how old Jit is.
It's close to 5.
Something like that. But yeah, I don't believe that's his shit. His shit. His son jit.
Yeah.
Teddy's staring blankly into space.
Because, like, I was trying to sit in here and think, how long will it be
before I realize it?
Until Lucas gets another pregnancy scare. And
yeah,
technically,
his relationship's almost at a year now.
Yeah, I know. It's a lot longer.
Yeah, he's at 11 months right now, so, you know, it's possible.
They just celebrated their 11-month Mensa-versary.
Right. Mental-versary.
Not mental-versary.
Oh.
Mensa. Like Vic Mensa, the rapper? Oh my god.
I know who Vic Mensa
I'm
is,
in this
but I don't know
podcast by myself.
I don't know what a Mensa-versary is.
A Mensa-versary is whenever you do it based off the month, not the year. A year would be an anniversary. Mensa-versary is just how many months.
See.
So let's say like you and somebody were dating for 4 months, you'd have a 4-month Mensa-versary.
Why people celebrate those?
Because things are fleeting. We're not here for a good time. We're here for, or we're not here for a long time. We're here for a good time.
So you just count them. So if it just ended on that 11th month.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, man. That's why you got to celebrate every month that you're together with somebody.
It's crazy. I never thought about that. 6 months, year. I'd do those. Made it 6 months. You know what I'm
6
saying?
months together.
Made it a year.
We're going to Chuck E. Cheese.
No, Sparkman's Wharf. And then
Armature Works?
Armature Works. Yeah, I never understood that. You do that, Teddy?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't date long enough.
Teddy just gets his dick wet and then goes home.
Just relax. Yeah, man. And just keep the demons off for about another year and then
keep the demons off for
come back and
year.
and do it again.
Teddy's got mad pussy this year. I don't know why he lying.
No.
Teddy's got mad pussy this year. He's got more than his one. I'll put it that way.
That is true.
It looked like the demons came back very quickly this year. 2021 was a rough year.
It has been rough.
It's been pretty rough.
I don't like it, man.
You don't like it?
No, not at all, man. I wish I would have just stuck with a one and been done.
Seriously?
But I have very weak willpower.
Do you?
Yes.
When it comes to what, everything?
I'm a flirt.
A flirt?
Mm-hmm. I can't stop myself from flirting. So, like, say if I'm talking with somebody and they, like, throw out, like, a hint or something like that, or they do, like, some type of flirty yeah.
He's back in his photo.
I dig myself a lot of holes, and then I can't get out of them.
That's crazy. What kind of holes, Teddy?
Holes.
You dig yourself into a lot of holes, not holes?
I said both.
Oh, okay. That's why I was like, what kind of holes?
Holes.
What kind of hose?
Holes.
See, supposed to be open.
Hoes have holes.
We're supposed to be open.
We're supposed to be.
Like
you can't even tell me what your favorite anime is.
Erased.
I've called you out on that so many times. You're like, that's not my favorite.
Yeah,
that's just what I like.
It's what I really like.
But so you said what kind of holes that I've dug myself into?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Just situations where, you know, it goes too far, and then I feel obligated to kind of like go through and still have sex with this person, even though I don't want to at all. Because there's no actual connection there. It's just, again, I have flirted too much, and now I'm in this situation where, like, I feel like I have to follow through. And recently I've come into terms that you gotta hold firm on your boundaries no matter what. That's why
you masturbate first, and then when you get that post-nut clarity, then see if you feel the same way.
I only do that if I have to take an exam. You know what I'm saying? Like the SATs or something like that. Go on there. You still failed. Fucking brilliant.
You still failed.
I never took the SATs.
Oh, I was thinking FCAT in my head.
I did perfectly fine on the FCAT.
You did horrible on the FCAT.
No, that was only on the FCAT the reading portion, and that's because I accidentally skipped over an answer and then bubbled in all the
wrong answers.
Correct answers on the wrong parts. So that was it.
Correct
answers. I was moving too fast.
You feel like you had that post-nut clarity, it sound like.
I had all types of clarity. That was so clear.
I don't think that's what that means.
You ever seen the movie Limitless? Bradley Cooper?
Limitless, yes.
Yeah, that was me. Taking FCAT.
No, it was not.
I was so smart.
No.
I invented the PS5 at that moment in time.
Now you're just full of shit.
I told them everything.
See, this
is
is
like, bring a solid state drive.
He starts with real statements, just like I said. Like, parts of these stories are true. And then the rest of it's complete bullshit. He just proved my fucking point from earlier. He just proved my fucking point, bro. Tidbits of real information and then... Tidbits of real information and then all tidbits of false information.
It's all real.
If you believe it to be so, yes, I guess.
Yes, here we go.
If you believe it to be so.
That is the key. Can't argue with sound logic.
You can't. But if you're wrong, you're wrong. In your head, you may be right, but you're still wrong.
Tell that to the flat earthers. Did you know that they have their own secret hand signal? Where they just hold their hand out straight? Like, or perpendicular or horizontal, I guess. That's a signal that you're a flat earther.
Sounds retarded.
Secret code language. You gotta know these things just in case you're ever out in the streets. You know what I'm saying?
The streets of everywhere?
The streets of, they could be anywhere. You never know. I've met multiple flat earthers in my life. They just know. I have. Yeah, at least like 5. It's crazy.
Handful, yes.
Yeah, a handful of flat earthers, yes. Yes. And, you know, it's just, I gotta throw up that hand signal. Just like if you were in LA and you were, you know, going down Crenshaw, you gotta throw up that C real quick just to get by.
No, you don't. Zeke Chad pulled over.
Yeah, pulled over by the cops.
Pulled over by gang members.
They don't pull you over.
You're right, they just drive by and shoot you. You're right.
They don't drive by either.
They drive by.
They just throw it back up and be like, hey, what up, man?
In minivans. White ones.
Wow. Crazy.
Like pedophiles. They ride around the same way.
Going around shooting kids.
Shooting up the kids.
Yeah, man. One of those two.
Something like that. If y'all could see us now, I'm just staring deeply at the titties. That's like, what else you got there, bucko? Oh, man. Ugh.
Ooh. So yeah, I'm actually, I don't know if you've picked up on it. I'm feeling great today. I'm not having any issues. I got my COVID shot on Friday, guys.
Was not picking up on it. I thought he meant like depression or something.
All vaccinated. You know what I'm saying? Out here protecting the streets, vaccinated. Which means I can get spit in my mouth now.
I bet you do like that. Would you allow a chick to spit in your mouth?
Don't kink shame me.
I bet you do. I'm asking.
You're kink shaming me.
I'm not. Do you?
I wouldn't mind it. Now he's kink shaming me.
I'm so not kink shaming you.
You're absolutely judging me. It's not like I'm being spitballed.
Judgmental radar is at 100% full effect right now. I wish a bitch would. We is not that cool in the sex game.
Well, you know what I'm saying? It's just gotta be.
I don't mind getting slapped though. I've had that happen, and I've slapped somebody too. But I've never I'm not into the whole spitting thing. Don't spit in my mouth, bitch. Like, I don't want your warm all in my mouth. No, I don't want that shit. I bet it is. It's coming out of your mouth into somebody else's.
I'd be a little bit more concerned if it was cold.
You mean you're fucking a lizard? Fucking a lizard person?
I don't think I want cold spit. Like, it just.
Teddy, you would freak out if there was cold spit. You would deadass think that. You would deadass think that bitch is a lizard person if she's a fat cold spit in your mouth.
Right, man. Why is your mouth refrigerated? I don't know why you have this fucking cooler in the back.
You got an ice box on around your dick.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
But to go back to the whole like slapping thing, I don't like that at all. Like, so it was like years and years and years ago. But I was talking with this one chick, and she had asked me, she's like, what are you into? And I told her like a little bit of like lip biting, kind of be a little bit aggressive, and she took that fucking too far. I had my nipples bit that night. I don't like that.
Huh?
She almost
with the nipple ring inside?
No, I didn't have my nipple ring at that time. I felt like she almost tore off my fucking lip when she was biting it, and that was just not something that I was enjoying at all. And then I realized I don't like any of that.
You do. She's just not doing it right. She just wasn't doing it right there. That's all. She was too aggressive with it.
Could have been.
It's supposed to be nibblies.
I know I don't.
She wanted a full fucking chomp session.
Yeah,
That's what she wanted.
Yeah, the lip nibbles, yeah. But like as far as like you know what I'm saying, playing with my nipples, slapping and all that, no, I don't like that at all.
Oh yeah, you don't like your nipples played with?
No.
But you like to send
it
people nipple
hurts
pics.
a lot.
How?
I don't know why, man. It just hurts to like have your nipples sucked on and like.
Are you lactating?
No.
Like, why do your nipples hurt?
They don't hurt normally, but it hurts to get sucked on.
I can't stop.
I feel like that's a normal thing.
I don't think it is. Mine don't hurt, bitch.
You get your nipples sucked on?
Maybe.
That's funny because I'm thinking about Jasmine doing it. So like this giant, like 6 foot,
this giant 6 foot bitch over me, trying to crunch down to suck on my nipple. That is hilarious. Now I have to hit Jasmine up to do this. Now this sounds hilarious. What's going on?
Your PlayStation's about to turn off.
Yeah, I know.
I was gonna say turn on your controller, that way it doesn't go wee-doo boop in front of the podcast, but now I just had that whole explanation, so I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, whatever.
It's not gonna go be-doo boop. It's just gonna cut off.
Doesn't it go be-doo boop boop?
No, it doesn't.
Huh.
When it just cuts off like that? No, it doesn't.
I thought it goes be-doo be-doo be-doo.
We'll find out in the next 10 minutes.
I
On Dragon Ball Z. We'll find out.
Oh man. But yeah, no.
Teddy has sensitive nipples.
I do have sensitive nipples. They're very sensitive. I also don't like getting hickeys either. Sometimes, for some reason, hickeys hurt.
Hickeys hurt.
Okay, so it wasn't just. I thought I was being a bitch.
Hickeys hurt. Bruh.
I thought I was 100% being a bitch.
Bruh, I had this one chick fucking give me this mean ass hickey on the side. Good thing I'm black, you know what I'm saying? I don't show up like that. But bruh, the side of my neck was so fucking tender, bruh. I don't know what the fuck that bitch did, but man, she sucked the soul out the side of my neck. That's what.
Your soul is mine.
Facts, bruh. The side of my neck was so sore for like 3 days, bruh. I was like, Jesus.
You were dating Dracula.
I liked it, kinda. I liked it.
No.
The after effect I didn't like, cause man, I couldn't even like barely touch my neck. It was so fucking like it was so fucking sensitive, bro. I was like, what the fuck did this bitch do? Like, am I bleeding? Like, I didn't know if like the skin peeled off. Fuck. But nah, just she got some great suction on that mouth, I guess.
Have you ever had somebody lick the inside of your ear?
Yes. Back and inside.
Yeah, I don't like either side of it.
That does send like a chill down. That's why I don't like that shit. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, get away from me. Like, I don't like that shit at all, bro.
The reason why I don't like it is because I've had a lot of puppies in my lifetime. And whenever I'm playing with the puppies, like, I'll get on the ground and they'll like try and like bite my ears or whatever like that, and they'll like lick the ears. So it just feels like you're a fucking puppy doing it to me, and that's why I don't like it. Like, you're not being sexy or anything like that. It's just not a thing, man.
Just a puppy just licking your inner. That's all a girl is. She does that. Get away from me, you goddamn hound.
You mutt.
Oh my god. It's a derogatory term for mixed animals.
And
it's a derogatory. We care about the animals on this show.
We do care about the animals, including mutts. You don't even like possums. Don't talk to me like that.
Who said I don't like possums?
You don't.
When?
Yesterday.
When?
Sometime.
We barely talked yesterday.
Wow, man. It's just like you don't care about me at all.
It's like I got other shit going on, Teddy. Ain't trying to be worried about what the fuck you got going on.
I like how it only took us like maybe like 10-15 minutes into this podcast for you to liven up, and I appreciate it so much because like this podcast is fully explaining like our personalities. I appreciate this so much.
I appreciate this so much.
Yeah, because our first 2 solo episodes together were rough.
Yeah, because I don't fucking like you.
I know you don't. Why am I here?
Why are you here?
Because we have a house together.
Pardon.
Because we're in a QPR together.
It's a QPR.
Yeah, it's a queer platonic relationship.
No, it's not.
We have a friendship.
Yes.
Yeah, man, that's basically a QPR.
I don't think that's basically what it is.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. Teddy finished Maya and the 3 the other day.
Wow, what a transition. We fucking U-turned there. I did finish Maya and the 3. Maya and the 3 was great. It's a show on Netflix. If
Didn't know how long we were going for, so that's why I'm trying to pick this up a little bit.
We're like an hour in.
Yeah, I didn't know if you were trying to do the whole hour thing or hour and a half thing.
I don't know, man. I was just gonna let it ride. We've been there. You know what I'm saying? We're here. We've, you know what I'm saying? We have some topics to talk about. We can, and you know what I'm saying? That's what we can do. But anyways, Maya and the 3.
Yes, Maya and the 3.
It's on Netflix, animated show about Maya.
Who's a Mayan?
Who's a Mayan? Yes, absolutely. Wonderful TV series. Great. Comedic level is on point the entire time. You've got Zoe Saldana who plays Maya. You've got not George Lopez.
Gabriel
Iglesias. Thank you. Gabriel Iglesias is in it. You've got.
There's a few other people, but I just can't think of their names.
Stephanie Beatrice, I think, is her actual name, and she plays that's the one that plays the tough cop on Brooklyn Nine-Nine, the one with the jacket, and she's like super hardcore and this and that. But they're all in there, and it's a wonderful series to watch. Again, the comedy values are there.
Very heartfelt. Pushing that heterosexual agenda hard body.
Oh my god, they're definitely pushing that straight agenda.
Pushing the fuck out that straight agenda, boy.
I'm saying, oh my god, we get it. You love penis.
Jesus, you like vagina. I know, guy.
Okay, it didn't go be-doop ba-doop.
I don't know. It's still not obvious, so it's still possible it could.
But yeah, so I highly recommend for anybody to watch Maya and the 3. It took me like fucking forever to finish it because we would watch like an episode, I'd fall asleep, or Chauncey would put on something else because he didn't care if I'm watching something. And then
I don't think that happened, but okay. I don't think that last part happened.
He would just finish it without me knowing damn well we were committed into this watching series.
Teddy is not committed to watch Doom Patrol with me because he don't think I want to watch it. But
Chauncey's trying to watch Doom Patrol strictly for like season 3.
I watched the second season with you.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, barely.
Barely. I was at your house like every day.
I watched the second season here.
And it was the first season?
I think so. I know you watched the first episode because that was the one where they go into the donkey's ass. And you were like, what the fuck is this?
Okay, then the last episode was the one where they're stuck in the snow globe. Is that first season?
No, I don't think so.
That's second season, I thought, yeah.
I don't think they're stuck in a snow globe at the end of the second season.
Oh, well, they weren't stuck in a snow globe, but didn't like a snow globe have something to do with, like, not snow globe. Old girl had the powers and shit. The multiple personality bitch.
Yeah. Crazy Jane.
Yeah, wasn't she, like, stuck somewhere?
She's stuck in her head, I think.
Was she stuck in her head that episode? I don't remember. I remember there was snow, and I swore like one of the people had to like grab the snow globe and saw that she was in there or some shit like that.
I don't know. There's a lot that goes on. Every episode is crazy, and just but it's so good, you know. But we can definitely watch season 2, man.
I don't know because Teddy made it seem like I was harassing him.
You are harassing me because you just don't let me enjoy my free time without having to fully divulge all my information into watching something.
You don't fully divulge your information in anything when we're watching anything.
Because I don't get the chance to not fully divulge my information into whatever we're watching.
Do it regardless. No matter what we're watching, you're on your phone.
Because I don't have the option to not do that.
You do have the option.
I do not.
You do. Put your phone down.
But exactly. I have to put my phone down. I don't get the time to, I can't just sit here and watch everything non-stop until I fucking clock off of work and then go to bed. I need, there's a breather time.
There's breather time. I'll let you go to sleep.
No, that does not count, Chauncey.
It counts.
Fuck you. Go to take a nap. We're cutting this podcast short. We're ending it now.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
But yeah, man, I just need, give me in 30, 45 minutes. Let me just relax for a little bit.
You told me to let him do that yesterday. He was still on his phone while we were watching anime.
I fucking came home and you were just already putting on anime.
No, you came home.
Yeah, whenever I came home, you had anime on. You were watching your shit first. Your Shaman King and your Pokemon.
That was after your nap.
Sengoku.
That was after your nap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Prior to that, I was watching movies.
Yeah. I wasn't watching any of those movies.
Yeah.
I'm so confused at where you're saying yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I watch my shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With no regard for anybody else.
Those are the shows that I'm watching, though. You're not watching any of those. So
no,
you need to be focused.
But then you automatically just start putting on the shit that we watch together.
When was that?
That was yesterday. If I wouldn't have told you to press pause on Osama ranking before you press play, so I could go to the bathroom and take a shit, you would have just kept fucking watching it. It was 15, 20.
This man be dying in the bathroom, bro. I don't understand it.
Hey, man, I like to make sure everything's out.
I don't understand it. Somebody who doesn't wipe his check to wipe his ass like that.
I don't have to check to wipe my ass. I just wipe my ass and I know what a dry booty hole feels like.
I know what a dry booty hole feels
It's not my fault that your booty hole's always wet.
It's not my fault that you got extra sensors down on your ass that tell you when you're like, yep, the booty's dry, yep, you're it. You can get up now, tell you your booty's dry.
It's just knowing your body, bro. Why is your butt always perspiring?
It's not perspiring.
Straight, there's no way you...
Teddy has 100 extra nerve cells around his asshole, so it just tells him when everything's perfectly dry.
I feel like after 30 years of wiping your ass, you should know what a dry butt feels like.
I don't think that's how that works, man.
It should be.
It's like Chris Pratt, you know what I'm saying? I wiped it, thought I was good, I went back again, shit's still there.
Yeah, man, I just don't think that should be a thing.
It's a thing, bro. The majority of society deals with it except Teddy, and that's crazy. I don't really know anybody else like you that doesn't do that. That does that. I don't know.
It's very odd, and I hope that one day this podcast takes off so I can be a huge celebrity and bring it up whenever I get my first Grammy or something like that.
Grammy? For a podcast?
I don't know, man. I don't know what they give awards out for. I don't know. Maybe I'll make a hit single one day. Maybe.
Called Not Wiping My Ass.
Me and the baby. We'll put out a song.
And just piss off the trans community.
No. Speaking of trans community, Dave Chappelle.
What about it?
He's supposed to be doing a fundraiser at his high school, and it has been postponed because the students there are doing walkouts in protest of Dave Chappelle coming there.
Huh, the students. That's crazy.
Cancel culture is winning.
That's crazy. He said he was going to be in trouble for that last stand-up.
He did.
He did say that. He brought it up several times throughout that fucking stand-up. So we'll be in trouble for this. I don't see why, though. I just don't get it. Did y'all really watch it? That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Sounds like you don't agree with me, too.
No, we've already talked about this 4 or 5 times already. I do agree with you.
Oh.
It's just... what I'm saying? It's I don't think that it's anything to really be upset over. Because he clearly says in there that, or portion of the joke, like, he explains it. So I feel like if you actually watched it and you listened to it, then you perfectly understood what he was saying.
Yeah, I guess. This remote don't work.
No.
It's crazy. Johnny's been faithful with us this whole time. So is Greg. Appreciate both of the Gregs.
Is Heaven still there?
Nah, she left again.
God damn it.
She just left, like, just. Oh, no, she's back.
Oh, wait. Hey, welcome back,
Heaven. Why you keep leaving us and coming back? Yes, we're putting you on blast now. What is your MO? Who do you work for?
Your modus operandi. Speaking of modus operandi, Dexter has come back. Would you watch that with me?
I have to catch up.
From the beginning.
I have to catch up. I don't know anything, really.
You know nothing.
I know he kills people.
Yeah, pretty much.
He works for a forensics agency.
Mm-hmm. He's a blood spatter analyst for the Miami Metro Police Department. And in his spare time, he goes and catches criminals that he feels are, wrongdoers or somehow get through the court system. And, don't get persecuted or anything like that. And he kills them. And he has like a certain set of code and shit like that he has to follow through. Like, he doesn't just kill random people or anything like that. Again, they have to hit, his markers. And then there's a certain way that he does it where he completely what is it, like garbage bag, tarp or some shit like that. He lays out everything. That way there's no like blood spatter on anything. And he covers his tracks. But it's pretty good. But the new season has started, and it's really good. Johnny just said that he's still in season 7, so no spoilers. So fuck Johnny. Like,
season 7 spoilers coming now.
Unbelievable. But it pretty much like it holds its true value to the original series. Like it almost feels like nothing is really, like there wasn't a fucking 10-year gap between these two.
I see.
But it is really good. And
first episode is on Hulu.
First episode's on Showtime. Which is on
right.
Hulu if you have the Showtime subscription.
Right.
But yeah, it's good.
True. I got that Hulu though.
We've got herbergerber.wtf.
Right. Always good for the movies and TV shows.
So episode 2 will be coming out today. So highly recommend.
They're releasing episodes on Sundays?
Yes, sir. They've always done that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's always been on Sundays.
Didn't know that.
Most
think about it.
Yeah,
probably.
The first the original series is on Netflix. All episodes. And it's really good up until about like season 4 or 5. And after there it just kind of like dies down and it's very slow and boring. It originally had a terrible ending. A lot of people were upset.
Oh yeah. Dexter died.
No. Because clearly there's a whole nother series.
Right. He gets caught.
No. Because clearly there's a whole nother series.
Still doesn't mean he can't get caught.
No. Because clearly there's a whole nother series.
He can still get caught.
No.
Whole nother series about him being caught.
It
work. It's not like it can't work.
And then he becomes a criminal informant.
Just killing people in jail.
Yeah, no.
Covering that up some type of way with all the cameras around. Compelling story.
Be very tough to pull off.
Yeah, with his inner monologues all the time.
Plus,
he has a lot of inner monologues.
He has a lot of inner monologues.
I realize that. It's the only thing that I do know about Dexter. He talks to himself.
It's not really to himself, but it is to himself. Like, he talks to his dad more than anything.
Yeah, it's to himself.
His dad is kind of like his compass.
Yeah, his consciousness type thing.
Yeah.
Subconscious, whatever. Yeah. It's like Ninja for Afro.
Yeah.
Afro.
It makes sense.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Even though I don't think Ninja was anybody related to him, though.
No. Just some random dude.
I always say Ninja Ninja is just him. Technically it is, but
That's what a lot of people think.
if he got to live that cool gangster life. No.
No, I think it's just somebody that they think, or somebody that he created so that he could have somebody to talk to.
Oh, look at you being all sentimental for Afro. Disney Plus Day happened.
Disney Plus Day did happen. Alright, I was wondering what you were going to go with. A lot of stuff happened with Disney Plus Day.
Mm-hmm.
So out of everything that you've seen, do you have anything that you were really excited for? Or something that kind of like sparked your eye?
The Echo series.
The Echo series? Who... Is that what they call Kate Bishop?
No. Kate Bishop is Hawkeye.
Okay, so who the fuck is Echo?
Echo is another superhero who was adopted by the Kingpin, and she has basically the same abilities as Taskmaster, but it'll be more accurate to actually what Taskmaster does if they do it right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Because, I saw the Echo thing. Whenever I first saw it, I thought it was fucking Star Wars related.
No, it's Marvel related. She's gonna get introduced in the Hawkeye show, and then it'll be a spin-off from there.
Okay.
But yeah, so she basically has the same abilities as Taskmaster. She's mostly seen with Daredevil and Moon Knight. So.
Okay, so she'll probably dip in with Moon Knight, which I think Moon Knight. Of course, they showed that, and we'll dive into that in just a second. But I think Moon Knight's going to have a lot more to do with Blade and Black Knight than anything else later on in the MCU.
They're most likely going with the Midnight Sun, so that sounds about right.
Yeah. So I'm excited to see what they do there. But so again, Moon Knight did come out. They gave us a little bit of a teaser trailer where we actually get to see Oscar Isaac in a little bit of his suit, but not really much of it. We do get to see him having that duality and his multiple voices, that he hears going on in his head.
Personalities.
Yeah, personalities.
Yeah.
So, or it could just be, the actual fucking ancient moon god talking to him or something. Yeah, Khonshu. Could, maybe. We don't know. We'll see once we actually get there. I know that he does have multiple personalities, but maybe the voice that he is hearing in there is Khonshu actually talking to him.
Maybe.
We'll see.
He was more of a split, though.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. He has, actual split personalities.
Yeah.
But I also know that he is the avatar or the embodiment of Khonshu.
Yeah.
So again, I think that could still be a thing. And we will figure out once the series actually comes out, which I think is slated for 2022, of course. But yeah. I don't think they actually told us the release window.
Nah, it just says coming soon or something like that.
Yeah.
They pushed back Miss Marvel and Blade.
They did push. Actually, no, they didn't.
They did.
When they push it back to?
Summer of 2022.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So when was it originally?
The end of this year. It was slated for end of 2021.
Oh, yeah. Because, that is pushed back to, I think they said that the window was going to be July to September for that to air.
Something like
somewhere
that.
Around
summer.
There. Yeah. But that looks good. Her suit looks hilarious to me.
Yeah, it's a prototype suit.
Yeah.
Everybody got other bullshit suits.
Exactly. And then they showed a little bit of her in that purplish cosmic realm, and I'm guessing that's of course where she's getting her abilities from or something like that. But it'd be nice to see how they pull it off.
Yeah. It's just gonna be constructs. That's really all it seems like.
Shame.
It's just a giant construct around her, basically, type thing. She's not gonna really embiggen. She's just gonna have a giant
enlarge.
She's gonna be a Susanoo, basically.
Yeah.
Just a giant Susanoo. That's what it's gonna be like. If anybody's ever seen Naruto, that's basically what her powers are going to be like. Green Lantern Susanoo. That's all it is.
So I think my favorite thing that happened from Disney Plus Day is something that's not even technically announced.
Which was?
In the Rescue Rangers teaser poster, underneath the little Rescue Ranger script,
Darkwing
Duck. Yeah. That's what I'm excited about. Because, I mean, the reboot they talked about since, 2020, but this is, maybe it's like hinting at it a little bit more. I think so. I think they were trying to go with like live action, which of course would still be CG.
Yeah, the Chipmunks would still be CG, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know 100% on how it would be. But I'm excited to see a Darkwing Duck reboot. Oh, let me see here. What did Greg say in here? Which Marvel character that hasn't been done or announced would you guys like to see live action? Damn, that hasn't been announced?
Yeah. Like maybe your favorite Marvel character or something.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to say because I don't really have one. I feel like they've already done, they've crossed over like a major list, and I've never really been like a big Marvel fan.
Yeah, he's more DC.
Yeah, but I would really like to see a version of God damn it, what is his name? Purple guy, swords, teleports. Nightcrawler. I would like to see another version of Nightcrawler. You know what I'm saying?
Purple guy, swords.
Like, I think X-Men...
I think he uses like one sword.
He uses two. He's a dual wielder.
Nightcrawler is not normally a dual wielder.
He dual wields.
I'm gonna have to look this up, but I don't think so.
Yeah. But I would like to see another like version of Nightcrawler done.
So X-Men.
Yeah, I guess.
X-Men's been done.
No shit. I explained that. I don't think I really have anything else out there from Marvel that I would like to see.
Mine's gonna be more on the cosmic side. So like Nova, Starbrand, fucking I had a third person in mind, but I can't even think of them now. Sentry, there we go. People like that. Because it's just like, how are you going to do their powers? Most of them are broken.
Fucking, it's going to be pretty big for whenever they get into, more celestial lineups and shit like that.
Yeah.
They're going to have to water down everybody. But I feel like it's hard to water them down because how are they taking out, Arishem and shit like that? Other Celestials. I feel like they're definitely building up to Galactus, so how are you taking out Galactus?
Galactus isn't a Celestial.
They'll probably make him one. Ego's not a Celestial as well. They made Ego a Celestial.
Yeah, but then we also were saying that they're probably going to retcon that later.
They may not.
I'm pretty sure they may.
Do we not realize how many times... So, like, the entire plot of Eternals, and for anybody who hasn't seen it, there's spoilers. So, if you don't want to fucking hear it, turn off your fucking headphones real quick. But the Eternal storyline is that the Eternals were there to cultivate pretty much a human farm for sentient life to give life to a Celestial to be born from the planet. That Celestial would then give birth to, billions of other plants, Throughout the story of the Avengers and the Infinity Saga and all the other, like, fucking Marvel movies, that plan almost got fucked up multiple times. Like, for example, let's say Ego got his way. There'd be no Celestial there. Tiamat would have fucking died.
Yeah.
So, like, Thanos coming in there and doing the whole snap, that stalled it. But if it would have kept going, it would have been hundreds and hundreds of more years before it got to the time to where Tiamat could have actually been born. Again,
Possibly.
Ultron would have fucking just wiped out shit. Like there's a lot that happened to where like the sake of the planet was at stake. Yeah. I thought I said the stake of the planet was at stake.
The stake of the planet was at stake. It has a giant wooden stake in the center.
Oh my god, it's a vampire.
It's a dead one.
Yeah. I would like to see another version of Ghost Rider as well. In the DC. Or not DC, but the MCU.
Yeah, I would like another version of Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
It could all lead up to the Midnight Suns thing as well, so it's all possibly coming. So
Norman Reedus is still wanting to play Ghost Rider.
Robbie Reyes.
I don't think so. I think Johnny Blaze.
Isn't he the one that played?
No. Norman Reedus hasn't played anybody in the MCU. That's the guy that was in The Walking Dead, and he did play in the second Blade movie. He was the guy that played Scud. I think it was Scud.
It's kind of sounding familiar. It's been fucking years since I've seen Blade 2.
Great movie.
I haven't seen that shit since it came out for the most part. That or Blade Trinity.
Blade 2 I used to have on DVD. I used to watch that shit all the time. Wonderful series.
First Blade's the best.
No, it's not.
First Blade's the best. Deacon
Frost. Trash.
Deacon Frost all day.
That whole fucking CGI blood god shit at the ending was terrible.
It's great. Marvel Zombies, they announced.
They did announce Marvel Zombies, which is going to be an animated series. Probably going to be the same animation that we've seen in What If.
Probably so. It's going to be based off of that One If episode anyway, so.
Yeah. And then we're also getting another animated series, which is Spider-Man Freshman Year. Which is, of course, going to be about his first original startup of...
prequel to Homecoming. Basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Thank you. I was struggling there.
My show was like, I don't know where he's going, but it simply can't be said like this. But yeah, prequel. She-Hulk. Also, they did announce. What's your take on that?
She-Hulk looks good. I like the comic accurate.
Good. We only got 20 seconds,
and it looks good. I like the comic accurate suit. I like the fact that we're seeing, Professor Hulk still there, and also in theirs where you're going to see him going back into his normal Bruce Banner form. And you got to see a little bit of her, breaking the fourth wall there with that old, Incredible Hulk little scene there.
Some people believe it takes place prior to the blip. I mean, during the 5-year gap of the blip.
Could be.
As in, yeah, the 5-year gap of the blip. So it would be I forgot where I was going with this.
So it would actually be prior to Professor Hulk then? Is what you're trying to say?
During the time frame of Professor Hulk, maybe prior to him fucking up his arm.
Oh, okay.
That's what I mean.
We'll see. I mean, they still have, a few more movies to come out before fucking She-Hulk actually comes out. So, we'll see how it goes. But I think it'll be good. I think it's going to be a nice, enjoyable series.
The Hawkeye reviews claim that it's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, I have not seen anything bad about the Hawkeye reviews. That was one of the first actual posts, which, by the way, guys, if you're listening, if you want to make your way over to Instagram for all up-to-date, pop culture, hot topic situations and stuff like that, I'm doing posts with information regarding any, news-breaking sources or anything like that over on our Instagram page at Sundays Never Felt Better, where you can find all types of topics where we actually talked about Disney Plus Day. We've talked about the casting for the One Piece movie, the Pinocchio movie, the first reviews for Hawkeye came out, and so far they've been great. They're saying that Haley Steinfeld as Kate Bishop, and of course, Jeremy Renner as Clint Barton. Yes, thank you. Have like a wonderful on-screen chemistry. They work really well together. The first 2 episodes are a great introduction to and somewhat refreshing to the actual MCU for it to come to Disney Plus series. It's almost like we're pretty much just watching another movie. Other people are saying that it's on the same level as WandaVision, so definitely looking forward to that.
Greg brought up X-Men 97, said that's going to be huge. And I don't think it is, to be honest. And the only reason I don't think it's going to be as big as it was in the 90s is because of the fans. The fans that would be coming back into it. I'm trying to see if I can break this down a little bit more.
Do you think it's because it's been a 30-year gap in between the show?
It's just too long in between the show. I understand they're going to go back with the same animation style. That animation style is not going to fly with new people. The old 90s animation style that they had for that is not going to fly. Like, I can say that much. And then they're supposed to be picking up from the story where it left off. Where the fuck did it leave off? I know most of those episodes connected. I don't think all of those episodes connected. Actually, no, I do think all of their episodes connected. I want to say there was like a whole continuation storyline that they were trying to do, but it's like, what are you gonna pick up with at this point? Y'all have already beat the fuck out of Apocalypse. Y'all pretty much beat almost all y'all main villains in that series.
Yeah.
Just like, what exactly are you guys gonna be picking up with?
But Chauncey, the intro.
I know. Yeah, the intro's coming back.
Yeah. It's a banger.
Yeah, never said it wasn't. Anyways,
it's gonna be awesome. Strictly for nostalgia.
I feel like that's all it is. But I just don't see it doing as big as any of their other TV shows.
Yeah.
I really don't know how that Spider-Man one's gonna go.
The animated series?
Yeah, the prequel one.
Yeah.
It's gonna be that old 60s comic book style.
Really?
Yeah, it's gonna be like in the almost the original animation style that the comics came out in for that one.
Oh, tough.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm not sure how that's gonna go. Like, it's just a few gripes. It's more animation gripes than anything. And then just that whole story with X-Men 97. I just don't know where y'all are gonna go from here, to be honest. Like, y'all fought damn near everybody in y'all roster.
They're back again.
Live again.
Alive again.
That's pretty much all it seems like it's gonna be like. And then this prequel Spider-Man thing, I'm like, I guess we're finally getting a backstory like of what happened. We may actually get to see an Uncle Ben, for Spider-Man.
I hope not. Fuck Uncle Ben. I don't care about no Uncle Ben.
Pivotal character in this man's growth.
Nah, man. Tony was his pivotal character.
That's in the MCU.
Yeah. This is the MCU.
Right. Pivotal character to this man's growth, though. Like,
was Tony.
No.
Absolutely.
No.
With great power comes great robo technology, yeah.
No. Stop. Just stop, Teddy. But that's my gripe on that. I'm just gonna leave that at that.
I'm upset that we didn't get like a look at anything new for Ironheart outside of the logo.
Yeah, they just changed the logo up.
I would like to actually see like, a glimpse of the suit or like the storyline or some shit like that.
It's probably because they're not doing that till like
2023.
Beginning of 2023 probably. Yeah.
So we'll probably see something about it next year. This time next year.
Yeah. Disney Day next year or fucking D23 next year probably. Yeah.
The Obi-Wan Kenobi series.
It's still possible though, because D23 hasn't happened yet. D23 happens on the 29th. On the 19th. So it's possible we could be getting more tidbits for these shows.
We could definitely. So
at least I know the ones that they finished. At least Miss Marvel, She-Hulk, Moon Knight. We'll probably get a more teaser trailer for them or something.
The Obi-Wan Kenobi show.
It should have just called it Kenobi.
Should have just called it Kenobi, absolutely. But they gave us some concept art of Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader fighting. And then some more concept art of actual Darth Vader. So we might actually get to see a lot more flashback to the original series, the original 6 movies. Or I guess 5, because he dies in the 4th one.
Spoiler alert.
The movie came out in 1987.
He dies in the 6th one.
Dies in the 4th one.
Is that A New Hope?
Yeah.
He doesn't die in A New Hope.
Yeah. At the end.
It's the 6th movie though, right?
No, it's the 4th one.
No.
Yeah. That's the one where they're going to their favorite rocket ship.
Zooming through the sky,
and the fucking Darth Vader comes up, and then he pretty much just gives up and doesn't even swing a sword and vaporizes, and then he comes back as a ghost in the 5th one.
No.
Yeah.
He's alive.
Nah.
Yes.
Actually, in the 5th one, I don't
Return of the Jedi is the one where he dies, right?
Nope. It's A New Hope. Nope, because in the 5th one, he goes and finds Yoda.
Huh. That's the Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, he has to go to the Dagobah system.
Right, Darth Vader's in that one.
Yeah. I'm not saying Darth Vader dies. I'm talking about Kenobi.
That's what I'm so lost on. That's what I'm like,
Jesus,
what? I'm like, Obi?
Thank you, Greg.
Yeah, we won't talk about the very first Star Wars movie.
Why wouldn't we? It's a good one.
That's Phantom Menace.
No.
That's the first Star Wars movie. I know he's talking about the one in 77.
Oh, man. The prequels aren't that bad. They're just very boring. And then the fact that you have to deal with Jar Jar Binks.
Attack of the Clones was the best one. Revenge of the Sith is also great.
The best one was Rogue One.
Rogue One was not that great to me.
Rogue One was phenomenal.
And I said to me,
K2SO was the best droid that's ever happened.
Okay, whatever.
Second only to the one in Han Solo. Not even second to, but the second best one is the one in Han Solo.
The one in Han Solo?
Yeah, the Solo movie. Oh. The one that's
never watched it.
Lando Calrissian's droid.
Yeah, I never watched that one. That's the one with Childish Gambino, right?
Lando Calrissian.
Yeah, Childish Gambino.
Yeah.
Never watched it. I think that's the only one that I haven't. Yeah, I think that's the only one. And then they got that Rogue Squadron movie coming out.
They do, and I think that's taken place sometime after Rogue One. But I'm not sure. And on to our next Disney Plus Day reveal. There was Baymax. Baymax is getting a new series from Big Hero 6.
Where's Hero?
Yeah. At first I wanted to say that maybe Hero isn't this is a different Baymax altogether. And it wasn't going to be relating to Hero at all, but no, they got the aunt in there.
How would this be a different Baymax though?
Because you can just make more Baymaxes.
Yeah, but Hero would be the only one to make them.
Yeah,
because it was his brother's technology.
Yeah, so Hero makes more Baymaxes. That way Baymax can also be used for its original purpose, such as, being in hospitals and being a healthcare provider. And, he ended up getting another Baymax at the end of Big Hero 6. So maybe he could have recreated the technology. So that was going to be my original guess, but they still got Aunt Cass in the series as well. So might still be the original Baymax, or not the original Baymax, but the one that he got at the end of the movie. But I don't know where Hero is. No idea. They didn't show him in that teaser trailer.
Hero's dead. They just admitting it.
Hero's not dead. They didn't show anybody, actually. They didn't show Wasabi. They didn't show Lemon Pepper, Go-Go, Fred. None of them. But it was also a teaser trailer, so maybe we'll see a little bit more once it gets closer to releasing.
True. That's possible. What's up with the Spider-Man thing you posted?
Spider-Man not being Spider-Man? Yes. So in the latest issue of Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Spider-Man comic book, he's no longer able to be called Spider-Man, because whenever Doc Ock had control over Peter Parker's body and he became Spider-Man, he trademarked and licensed his likeness of Spider-Man and the name Spider-Man.
That's crazy, because I thought both of them were in two separate universes.
No, it became one.
When did it become one?
I don't know, a few years ago.
The Spider-Verse?
Yeah, man. It all became one.
I don't think so.
Hey, this is the comics. I don't know what you want from me.
No, I'm just like, I don't think that's what happened.
Anyways, that is what happened. And,
Okay.
in the actual latest comic book, or, whatever, now Ben Reilly is the one who is Spider-Man, which he's getting his own Spider-Man comic coming up later in January, by the way. And it's going to be called Ben Reilly Spider-Man. Kind of like how right now it's Miles Morales Spider-Man. But in this series, he's actually being chased by Taskmaster. And he's trying to fight him off, and Taskmaster has to take him out by a certain time limit or some shit like that. The time limit ends up coming up, and he ends up going away. And on the rooftop of this building is a guy that works for the corporation that owns the likeness and the trademark to Spider-Man, which is called the Beyond Corporation. And he tells Miles Morales that he can no longer use the name or likeness of Spider-Man, and he must relinquish it or face legal ramifications. So Miles now takes it into his hands to where he is going to, figure out what the deal is behind that and try to get down to the bottom of it. That's okay. But yeah, that's the end of that update for Spider-Man and his issues with court battle justices. The first reviews for the Cowboy Bebop series has come out, and it is bad.
Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah, they just say it's really cheesy. Honestly, the action scenes, the jokes between the stars of the show and everything, it doesn't have the magic that the original series had.
It just wouldn't. Like I just saw that from a mile away.
Yeah.
Like, it just wouldn't.
Somebody actually had commented on the post and said that there's way more positive early social media reactions from critics online right now. Some negative ones, but more positive is the outlook right now. I couldn't see anything positive from whenever I was doing my research, but we will see, I guess, whenever it comes out. I don't think it's going to be, too enjoyable. I'm going to end up watching the whole thing, but again, I don't think it's going to be great. I'm
not watching it.
No, you're just 100% no?
Yeah, I don't have plans to watch it at all.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't see any reason to be honest. Just like with this One Piece show, I don't see how that's happening.
Yeah, the One Piece show doesn't look great. I did go ahead and post some photos from a guy on Twitter. His name is K164. He made some edits where the actual cast is done up in their actual costumes, or the likeness of the characters. The Sanji one looks really good. The others just look kind of basic, but I don't think it's going to be great.
Yeah, I don't see myself watching that.
Well, you didn't watch One Piece anyway, so I don't know why you would watch the live action version either.
I watched the first 100 episodes, so 100 and so odd number. Still doesn't get me. Everybody says I gotta wait to the Wano arc, and I'm like, that's like 300 episodes in. Like,
yeah.
Why would I have to wait that long?
A lot of people tell me Thriller Bark arc, and that's just really long into the fucking series as well.
Right. Like, I don't understand. Like, why does it take so long for me to have to like an anime?
Facts.
Gotta wait till episode 532.5.
We've got a new Black Panther update, which is that...
Another one?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant something outside of what you posted.
Nope. Black Panther, the mantle will be passed down to M'Baku, which is played by Winston Duke. He will become the new Black Panther. Now, in this movie, Wakanda Forever is actually going to take place with Shuri mainly being Black Panther in the show, but in the movie, but towards the end, she's going to give up the rights to M'Baku. So, spoiler alert.
I don't know if it's a spoiler. Because it's still speculation that that's how they're going to go with it, right?
That's pretty much what they're saying.
I still hear it's like still listed as speculation that the movie's going to play out like that. Like, that's the article that I read. It still said pretty much the same thing, but like how it's going to play out, but it's still up for speculation. I don't know if I mind M'Baku. He's going to be a lot bigger.
Super big.
It's going to be a lot bigger.
He wasn't... So, Winston Duke wasn't really, like, built in that first movie. He was just kind of, like, solid. So, I wonder if he's going to, like...
solid, and he had all that fucking cover-up shit.
Right. I wonder if he's going to go through, like, the MCU bulk-up stage. Now, like, Chadwick Boseman had, like, a slim fit look to him, like an athletic build. So, I'm wondering what he would do. Like, if he's gonna go more on like a Chris Hemsworth level type of workout regimen.
We'll see. I just want to know, how are any of them gonna become the Black Panther?
Because they don't have that flower thing anymore.
The heart-shaped herb. Like, he burned them all.
It's been 5 years since then. Been like 6 years since then, 7 years since then.
I feel like you burn plants to the root, they don't grow back.
Yeah, but they still had one, didn't they?
They used that one. That's the one that they revived Chadwick with.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
That's why I'm like, I don't see how they're gonna do that one. But like, is he really gonna get the Black Panther's powers, or is he just gonna become Man-Ape? That's what I was wondering. Because each of those countries in Wakanda have like their own god that they prayed to and that gave them special powers. That's why I'm like, why would y'all pretty much ended the Black Panther line with that first movie. Like, just ended the line of the Black Panthers basically with that movie. So it's like, I don't see why you would. I understand why it's called Wakanda Forever, because they are still in Wakanda. That makes more sense. But I just don't see how they're going to bring in the Black Panther, whatever you call it, symbol, name, back.
So maybe it's not really like M'Baku becomes Black Panther, but he actually becomes the protector of Wakanda.
Yeah, type of thing. As in, like, he's the lead person over Wakanda.
Maybe,
instead of it,
maybe Wakanda Forever is going to be like a civil war breaks out within Wakanda between the rival nations again, because, you know, definitely they're going to allude to Chadwick Boseman not being there anymore, of course, with Shuri taking on the mantle and this and that. So maybe that does bring the rest of the nations against each other again to say who's really going to be the one to lead us. And,
that's how I feel it's going to go for the most part.
Yeah, maybe that's also why they're still talking about, you know, talks of Michael B. Jordan's character resurfacing, whether it be in flashbacks or memories or whatever.
Yeah, the astral plane.
It'd be crazy if he's in the astral plane.
He is in the astral plane.
Because he took the flower.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's where he would be. Take Shuri's body. I'm gonna take your body. I'm gonna be the Black Panther. We'll see.
Yeah.
I think that was it.
That is it. That's all I've got.
I don't think there was nothing else.
You want to get into some political news? Sure. Never. Oh, the official trailer release date for Spider-Man No Way Home is going to happen this Monday or this Tuesday, I'm sorry.
That's for you told me Tuesday.
Yeah, it's this Tuesday at a special screening that's going to be happening in LA. But it will probably be released for everybody if it doesn't get leaked out. Probably sometime later that week. So probably like Thursday, Friday, if not sooner.
We'll see. I'm gonna say people been speculating that shit's gonna come out like every week, bro. Like I've seen posts that say that every week. So it's like I don't know.
This one actually seems to be legit though. So we'll see.
Legit from who?
I can't remember the fucking source at all. But you know, we'll fucking find out about it. Hopefully. I don't want to do any reporting on it because I don't want to watch it or anything. So
we're reporting on it, all right.
Fucking unfortunately, Jesus Christ, you sluts and your need for information.
You started this. Now they're gonna come after you, Teddy.
Yes, you started this whole thing. Me personally.
It was your idea. Technically, you did. Like I was like, you're not wrong, man.
Nobody's coming to me for their updates yet. Outside of maybe Greg. Britney Spears' conservatorship is terminated after more than 13 years. Britney is finally free. She gets access to her own money and everything like that now.
Because her daddy owned it, right?
Yeah, her daddy had control over, you know, what she could spend her money on, what type of music she can make, if she could act, if she could do anything. So she is officially free.
That's crazy. Happy Britney.
I thought you were gonna say happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Britney.
Happy birthday, Britney. But long time coming. You know what I'm saying? Finally, after so long, she is good to start spending her money frivolously.
That's what's up.
She needs to get a...
Good for you, Britney. You're like 33.
She needs an inside jacuzzi.
I don't even know how old Britney is.
She's older than that.
Is she?
Yeah. She's like 39.
Is she?
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
She was older than us.
Britney that old?
Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
She was like 17 whenever we were like 8.
Her loneliness was killing people.
Right, man. She was very toxic. And some news for all of you potheads out there. There is a leak that says that we will have a federal legalization measures being brought in place in Congress. Probably, I originally read that it was going to be Monday, but I couldn't find any actual reports backing that up. So my guess is it's going to be sometime, you know, within the next coming weeks that it will actually be brought into Congress. This is actually something that's being led by the Republican Party. And they're like proposing a 3.75% tax on all marijuana sales. You of course have to be 21 years of age or older to buy it. Anybody who already owns like a dispensary or anything like that will be grandfathered in with the previous like earnings and restrictions and shit like that. But if that happens on Monday, or you know what I'm saying, in the next coming weeks, then you will actually have a fully fledged decriminalization of marijuana. Does that mean people are going to be released from prison?
No.
Most likely not, because they don't care about those. They still haven't been released from prison.
That's why I was saying, I'm like, do they ever release
Shout out to fucking Kanye. Kanye's been the only person to get people released from prison for that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's what he was having his talks with Trump for.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. And our last little update in the real world, Maine just voted to become the nation's first right-to-food state.
What does that mean?
I'm glad you asked. So pretty much all it is that anybody in the state can now actually, they have the right to save and exchange seeds. They have the right to grow, raise, harvest, produce, and consume the food of their own choosing for their own nourishment, sustenance, and body health and well-being, as long as an individual does not commit trespassing, theft, poaching, or other abuses of private property rights. So pretty much it just lets people in the community be able to grow their own shit.
I didn't know we couldn't do that, really.
Yep, you can't do that.
That's crazy.
Now, the people in Maine still have to follow FDA regulations and stuff like that. You know, they won't be able to use like certain pesticides and shit like that. But that's also been the main thing, is like Maine, like huge agricultural farms that we have now takes a lot of pesticides to keep the fruit fresh, because you know you're doing it on a mass consumption level,
right?
And this is one of the things that Maine was fighting for, because they, of course, like, we can't just start growing food out there for us to eat and sell to other people.
I'm like them fucking neighbors. No.
But like, you know, and that's the other thing too. I think you can do like a small farm personal for yourself, but you can't do anything like
big, massive.
Yeah, big,
nothing
massive.
on a big scale.
Right. Like, say if you know, somebody wanted to create like a communal farm in the middle of Tampa, now they could. So, but of course not in Tampa, because this is in Maine.
Facts.
But yeah, so they're the first state to have the right to food option added, amendment added into their state constitution.
That's crazy.
We'll see how that turns out. There's still a lot of like legal mumbo jumbo that they got to push through and stuff like that.
Okay.
But that is our last update for the week, guys. That's pretty much all I have.
That's pretty much it, huh?
Outside of the fact that as well that in our celebrity news, people, Pete Davidson has been, of course, in the news because of his, you know, Kim Kardashian fling that may or may not be happening, and a lot of people have been coming out saying, you know, how is Pete Davidson even pulling these high class celebrity types of women? And a lot of his exes have come out to support him. You know, Kate Beckinsale came out and just said that, like, honestly, he's just a really nice guy. You know, he's down to earth. He doesn't treat anybody bad or anything like that. And
but Teddy doesn't like him.
I don't like him at all. No. I think also, like, what happens is, or the reason why he's able to pull these people is because he has, you know, a shit ton of fucking confidence, and he's rich and wealthy, and he's in the social circles to be able to pull these people. You know what I'm saying? If he wasn't somebody on SNL, it's not like he's gonna fucking get Kim Kardashian's fucking phone number.
Yeah, you're right.
Somebody on Twitter had posted something that said, Pete Davidson is like a French bulldog. Something is wrong, but he's cute and looks good with hot women.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. But yeah, so a lot of people are just coming out pretty much saying that, like, honestly, he's just a nice, down-to-earth, humble guy. And that's how you get women, guys. That's how you get these star-studded celebrity-ass women. You just gotta be yourself. You gotta come at them and be like, I wanna respectfully destroy your punani.
I wanna
respectfully. I wanna tastefully eat that chocolate starfish.
And that's where we end this.
That's gonna be your Sweet Nothings with Teddy.
Sweet Teddy Tidbits.
Follow me next week for more dating tips.
It's Tidbits. don't follow him next week for more dating tips. He'll lead you
Please follow
astray.
me. I will not lead you astray.
You've already heard his first little, I don't know, the first 20 minutes of this podcast. Teddy has horrible relationship skills.
I don't have horrible relationship skills. I just let people abuse my boundaries.
Horrible relationship skills. It's a horrible skill right there.
Not my fault.
It's technically your fault.
I'm weak-willed.
Yeah. You're not weak-willed.
Bitch, how do you know?
Only when it comes to women, huh? That's the only time that you're weak-willed. When it comes to everybody else, you don't give a fuck.
What makes you think that I'm not weak-willed in general?
You're not weak-willed.
You think you
Teddy.
know me?
Yeah, I do.
You don't know me.
I think I do.
You know the me that I want you to know. Snap.
Deep, nigga. What? Damn, that's deep. You only know the me I want you to know.
But alright, guys. I guess this is where we're going to go ahead and do our sign off now. So, thank you all for tuning in to another episode of Sundays with the Boys. This is your favorite episode or your favorite podcast.
I don't know if it's their favorite episode.
I don't know. I like this episode. This was a good
Did you?
episode. I did.
Huh.
I did.
We'll see how it comes when you want to edit it.
I did most of it with a smile on my face.
Most of it, yes.
Yeah, at least like 2/3.
It's better than nothing.
But anyways, this is your favorite podcast about nothing. Thank you so much for tuning in again. If you're in the Tampa Bay area or you'd like to possibly join us on our Podbean Live and actually come on the show, feel free to send us a message at sundaysneverfeltbetter@gmail.com. Remember, guys, we're available on all streaming platforms, and also if you can, please make a small donation to our GoFundMe at Sundays with the Boys. $1, guys, can get you a lot. All right, $1 is all we're
somebody
asking
some
for.
socks and some toenails.
Socks and some toenails.
It's quite a lot for $1.
He actually only got that for being a loyal listener. So you know what I'm saying? You want to come back for 20 episodes, I will give you socks.
Oh my god, so sad.
25 episodes get you the toenails.
Woo, and he's down. Show been here for the 25.
Yeah. All right, guys. You guys take it easy. This is Teddy signing off.
Chauncey signing off.
Woo-hoo.
Peace.